How are we, people? How are we today? I'm sure everyone had a fantastic, proactive weekend. I know it was fantastic catching up with the family and getting a lot of stuff done, making a lot of great connections. Amber, good to have you on, sister. Good to have you on. Much love as well. And you're part of adding value to my weekend as well, because we had our long-awaited chat. So everyone, I am so excited. You know, everyone's just jumped on board, and the reason why I'm so excited, the biggest news, is a number of reasons. I have just found out that we are very close of becoming the #1 transformational space in Australia. Hey everyone, getting on. Everyone's just jumped on. That is awesome. So another thing is, what I want to quickly talk about as well, that all wins should be celebrated. You're part of the family, so we need to celebrate these. I got a call yesterday, and the amazing thing of obviously the live streams and communicating, that we saved another life, people, and that's everyone, yeah? Because someone has seen one of my videos, that has seen it through a video through someone else, and I get a message from a parent, from a mother, and through the messages of her son experiencing similar things that I have, you know, he watched the message, she goes, watch the video and the rest of it, and through, you know, if I could see, I've got, you know, tears in my eyes, and we stopped him from doing harm to himself. And that's indirect. So why I'm so excited about that as well, because that's not someone that's not constantly on the live streams, or, you know, obviously you don't see who's on the live streams. And what that was able to do, a mother has sent me a message, and I'm actually thinking of flying over to Sydney and being able to, hey Elaine, love you too, and being able to go and catch up with this person, because this is what we're doing, people. Getting messages, and these are from people that are reaching out a message, and they're saying that you've saved my son's life. You know, that is something that, you know, really everyone needs to hear this. You know, obviously this live stream from a number of occasions as well. I was also contacted by my good friend Fritz in the States, and he's a director. He's actually made a lot of understanding of, he's made like commercials. Have you seen Arnold in those little commercials? He actually produces them, and he wants us to put together a press kit to go and send out to a lot of people about what we're doing. You know, so what we're doing, people, we're getting our message out, which is exciting. And what these press kits do, it goes out to producers, it goes out to so much traffic. It goes out to a lot of other people that can really start to see what we're doing and start to get on a bigger scale. At the same time, I was contacted by someone that's looking after a lot of, you know, when people start to talk about success resourcing. So success resourcing is one of the biggest, the biggest stages, and they want to know about what we're doing as well, and, you know, really getting our message out. But I want to go back to what's important, that our community, we saved another life, and that is priceless. It doesn't matter what stages we get on, it doesn't matter how big our names go around the world. That you all know, if you've been following me, that one of the biggest things that me and my team we're striving to be is the #1 most recognizable transformational space in Australia. And the reason why this is a goal, it's not to get a title, it's not to put your name up on, you know, flashy lights. It's to be recognized as the proven results and how many lives we've saved against our you know, facts and, you know, as they say, facts and figures. And that's the main result. Well, where I really want to be taking this today is that if we can have one life within, just say we're operating for 20 years, then we've done something right. We've done a lot more than that. We've done thousands. You know, there's even people that are on here today that I know that, you know, coming together, we've saved lives. I did a live stream yesterday about obviously someone taking life, a life that we missed out on. And the reason why we missed out on saving this life is because if people aren't willing to follow the process or be in the environment to be able to apply themselves and keep moving forward, having the accountability, you know, being able to get on the phone, or which they were be able to get on the phone, but not to be able to get brainwashed or mind fogged about, you know, understanding about, okay, oh, I need to do this and I need to do that. What I'll say to you, and I want everyone to listen to this. What is urgent is making money, putting food on the table, not getting ran over, looking after your health. That's urgent. But what's important is your happiness, your mindset, who you truly fucking are, yeah? I don't want everyone to get this mixed up, because I have a lot of clients that have this, they've called it Band-Aid syndrome, that they want to buy Ferraris, they want to buy this, they want to buy all these things to cause Band-Aids just to give them a quick fix, but they are miserable inside, yeah? That's not happiness. That's not where we're going here. We want everyone to stop, press pause, and we want to be able to teach people the strategies which saved my life, which has saved everyone else's life, where we're going, how we're going to get there. So, you know, some people all jumped on about, oh, breaking news, what this is about. What this is about is that we are going to transform lives, which we are. More importantly, we have saved another life, and indirect. So what we're doing with our message, we've saved another life indirectly, which is huge. And I know that we are becoming very close to the #1 transformational stages or space. Look, Googling it and getting, you know, and all that stuff, that doesn't really mean too much to me, to be honest with you. You know, you can, if you Google where we're at, what it comes down to is understanding how many lives that we are saving, because I know people have gone through funerals last week because of their sisters, someone or some relative, or, you know, has actually passed, or not passed away, but committed suicide. And the suicide rate is just way too much. I was speaking to someone from Beyond Blue today, and look, there are a lot of programs out there which gives you good awareness, which gives you, you know, an outlet. But the outlets, what these programs are creating, you know, it's a dead, not a dead end, but it's just, okay, cool, let's talk about where we're going wrong, but there's no action after that. So that's given people an understanding, okay, look, this is where we're changing, this is what, okay, these are the problems, but what's next? Yes, I've uprooted where I'm going wrong, I'm uprooting that my life feels hard, I've uprooted, but it's a sustainability when removing people away from, people are easily called, oh look, I have bipolar, I have all these things, I have depression, I have anxiety. When you say that and when you admit that, you're creating an identity in a brick wall, and you facing a mirror that something is wrong with you. You are on a journey of healing. You are on a journey of self-discovery. You are on a journey of giving birth to yourself and being that person, that man or lady that you want to be, so you can actually start living your life. When we connect to this understanding, people, of, oh my God, I've got something wrong with me, I've got depression, I've got bipolar, I'm this, I'm that, we lose ourselves because we're giving into that, yeah? And what the message said from this boy's, or this man's mum, was that the biggest takeaway, what so-and-so got away from your messages, is that it doesn't need to be this way. You can change. It doesn't need to be this way. It's not permanent. Because you think people like myself that were so-called depressed could heal themselves? Fucking oath you can. Do you think that people like myself, the so-called had bipolar, could change his mindset and heal himself? Of course you can. Do you think that people with so-called suicidal thoughts like myself could break through those patterns and could get through that? Of course we can. It is not a dead end, and that's what saved lives, and that's what I want you all to remember. It's not a dead end. That you might be feeling like this now, but this is not permanently you. There's a way out. And this is the difference between people going, my life is over, or I've got a journey to self-discovery, yeah? And look, the main goal is you need to look where you're going in life, and you need to say, okay, I'm going here, there. This week, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12, and that's where we're going. You need to be emotionally attached to where you're going, yeah? And my mission now, my ikigai, which means me, reason of mean, I'm getting excited, getting a tongue twister, is that why I want to be the #1 most recognizable transformational space in Australia, because I want people to be able to know, to come to us to say, hey, These guys have been through it. They have been there. They're not textbook warriors or get up on Facebook and say, hey, come and do what we want to do. We'll make you into a millionaire and come and be a coach. And, you know, and people are broken. Because I'm seeing a lot of these coaches talking about all the money they're making and, you know, all their clients. But hold on a minute. You're creating broken people, people that want to have significance, people that want to have money. And at the end of the day, these people couldn't get themselves out of a fucking wet paper bag or hold a conversation in the real world. You know, it's in this false world. It's easy to make money. That's not fucking saving lives. That's feeding significance. So why this really, really rubs me up the wrong way, because these people that have money, that get into these power positions, they are creating more broken people, you know. And I know that, you know, you've seen me, I've lived in Hollywood, I've lived in Bali, I live in a beautiful place in Melbourne, and guess what? All the nice stuff doesn't matter if I'm not happy in here. All the rest of it, throw into the bin. Yeah, it's simple. Trent goes, I have the power to make change through the peace of mind of the education, the right guidance. And that's exactly right. So this is the thing that I really want to talk about as well. You know, since I've been back in Melbourne, we all know the tall poppy syndrome. It's basically LA, little LA. Everyone likes the glitz and glimmer. Everyone likes the hype. Everyone likes the partying. But there are so many fucking broken, angry, miserable people in pain that it's actually really sad. Yeah, and I've been one of them. Why do you think I originally moved out of Melbourne? And then, you know, I had a limiting belief, oh, I come back, it's going to be the same. No, if I allow it to be the same, it will be the same. But yes, there are anchors. Yes, I could tell you every little part of Melbourne that I could tell you a story about. But it's up to me if I go back into that old identity. So that's why I'm so passionate, people, that we even gave you guys in August, the 20th to the, I think it was 22nd to the 23rd, we gave you a taste of our retreats. We gave you a taste of Bali, and we had a massive breakthrough, and we had, you know, it was such a great result. You know, it was a really, really cool group. I think it was 15 to 16 people. You know, you can't have two big groups, and that was the social identity experience, which we had in the Black Minute at St Kilda Road. That was such a breakthrough that we aren't holding it. We've been asked and demanded to make sure we have another one. So the other one, obviously we're having a second workshop, which is going to be on the 19th to the 20th of August. That is because people are understanding, firstly, through the journey of us and what we are doing and what we're capable of doing, more importantly, of them creating a space they can step into and they can make the change. Yes, it's up to myself and my amazing team, Maddie Greyer, who's there, Eleni, and the rest of the team, that it's up to us to create that space for you to be able to feel confidence in what we're doing. Yeah, and confidence and confident. You know what I'm getting at, and that's what we're going to do. And it's up to us to communicate. We've got the results, but for everyone to be able to step into the power and to be able to grow. And what I want to say to you all is, in 6 months, you are going to see such a movement and such a mission that we won't just change thousands of people's lives, we will change tens of thousands of people's lives on a mass scale. Because we are creating a movement where our mission is to create leaders to lead others, and to create people and understand the mindset, what you need to keep yourself in that empowered state, in a routine, in an understanding of what power you need to step on and step into on a daily level. Because I am so passionate about with what we teach and what we do. It comes down to that, you know, that understanding of where you're going and how you're going to get there. It just happens every day. Yeah, you start every day, you do a little bit every day with the right guidance, and I know that changed my life. I know that has moved through. Just let me move through here, guys. I want to park the car. I'll just quickly park here, as we always do before we get in. So what I want to leave everyone with, and Lainey goes, I'm excited, so am I, that this is not a game. Yeah, this is not some strategy how to make your bank account bigger. This is not some strategy of how to pick up more chicks or how to love yourself or pick up more boys. This is your life. This is your standard of living. This is your existence. So yes, you can have, okay, yeah, we've got this, we've got that. But when someone sends you a message and say, you have saved my son's life, that is next level. Yeah. And I'm not going to be big-headed, but I would get 4 of those messages a week, yeah? And through my time, hundreds and thousands of them, yeah? Like I said, Elaine is proof. She's living proof of being able to fight through what she's fought through for who she is and where she's going is absolutely amazing. Same as Maddie Greer, my right-hand man, part of the family. You know, I'm talking about people that are so close to me. They have been through the journey themselves. They have been in a dark place. So, you know what, people? It comes down to, we all know, and look, this is not a fact, this is a knowing, or let's say it's a fact, that we all know someone that is depressed, we all know someone suicidal, we all know someone that is not liking their life. Unfortunately, they're not liking their lives, because there is so much probabilities around us that it's holding us back from being anything but ourselves, yeah? So, real life feelings, real life results, real result. That's exactly right. We are real people. We are real raw people getting other real people, real results. Exactly. So, this is what I want everyone to understand. That if you're not sharing this message, if you're not sharing this knowledge with people, you know, leading people into these environments, then you are doing a disjustice to your friends. You're doing a disjustice. That's why I will hold a live stream in between my, you know, me going to appointments here and there, because you just don't know whose life you're saving. You just don't know who's on. You just don't know when you share this or tag someone who's going to be watching this. You know, I had 2 great calls with people that were, you know, at the workshops that are joining the family. And you just don't know who's in pain. They might look all good from the outside, but you just don't know the pain that people are in. And if you don't put out your hand to say, hey, I'm here, and if you don't say, well, look, I'm here I've got your back, you just don't know what people are going through. Yeah, and that's why I will show up. I will always say to my people, I'm always here for you, no matter what, because you just don't know what they're going through. You just don't know what the world's going through. And guess what? One thing I do know, the majority of people are in pain. The majority of people are lost. The majority of people are going through a fucking hard struggle. So you know what? Instead of me, oh, should I do this? No, I'm going to keep showing up, because guess what? If I didn't have this, if I didn't have my family showing up for me, if I didn't have my support that said, hey, I'm here, if I didn't have, you know, the knowledge what I know now, I wouldn't be here telling you this story. And like I told you, I did get bad news for someone that used to be within part of the team that chose to do things their way, that life got too hard because their way wasn't the right way. And guess what? They took their lives. And that's why I was so fucking, you know, furious about people. You know, I said in the live stream yesterday, wake the fuck up. And that's why today the universe gifted me with a message of saying, hey, you know what? This is where we're at. We're going to move you forward. We're going to be able to grow. And guess what? You saved my son's life. And that was the biggest gift that I've had in a long time. And, you know, and the reason why I say that, you know, I will get messages, you know, four times, hey, look, you help it. You're adding massive value. You've saved my life. Messages every day of people saying thank you. But that message was, you know, from a mother that was basically thanking me with every fucking cell of her body, every bit of energy, saying thank you. It just fills my heart and my, you know, my true authentic core with so much warmth. And, you know, I don't need that to say, well, we're doing the right thing. I know we're doing it, because you see the environment, things are getting excited, people. You know, as I say, the uprising has become results in who we're helping. You know, you're seeing the people that are applying themselves, they're getting great results, they're happy, they're safe, they're moving forward, they're finding energy, they're doing it. Exactly, Maddie, the ripple effect. And you can see it happening. It's happening. It's quiet at the moment, but it's happening. So, you know, let's come together, let's link arms, and let's do what we need to do. Because like I said, this is not a fucking game. This is not some trend. This is a mission, and it's a purpose to change humanity and help people out that need it. Because guess what? If someone that you love, or someone that's close to you, a son, a daughter, a mum, a dad, or someone takes their life, and you could have done something about it, what would you have done? Would you go, oh my God, I should have, I could have, and it's too late, they're gone. because you're not sharing this, you're not getting the message out, you're not putting out your love, you're not putting out the energy and saying, here, grab my hand, you're not alone. You just don't know who's in pain, and you just don't know who needs this, okay? Enough is enough, people. Life is too short. We need to come together. This is breaking news. I'm excited. We are on our way, well on our way to becoming the #1 transformational space in Australia and in the world, not because of titles, not because of the glitz and glamour, because of results, proven activity, and the amount of lives we solve. And that's what it wants to be about. Not everyone knows who we are yet, but once they do, they will have the confidence and they will want to come into our environment, and that's when things get sexy, yeah? So if you're in Melbourne, people, and you want a 2-day test for this and a taste test, as we've got another workshop which is happening, and there you go, Amber will be there. She's the first one that got the ticket. So from the 19th to the 20th, we'll be rocking that out at the Blackman, which is the Social Identity 2, Discover the Real You. Then what's going to be the ultimate sexy experience is the Ultimate Polarity Correction and Identity Recreation Retreat in Bali, which is September the 4th to the 9th. It's already filling up. That's the ultimate experience, guys. And for some reason, if you can't get to them, we have a beautiful and a very powerful online program which is keeping you safe in here and aligning with you here, and that's the True Authentic Reality Experience. So don't let this go on deaf ears, and don't let it go on deaf, I say deaf heads, because when I say that, people as well, deaf minds, is your mind's not hearing that. You've got the results there. It's up to you if you want to change. Or what I say, don't change when pain let you remain the same, yeah? So the reason why I say that and why that actually upsets me is there's so many people that, I have had a lot of conversations with people today, and, they're waiting for this huge pain, this ball of pain to hit them in the face, and they go, oh, geez, I need to change now, and person left me and kids, and, all this stuff's happening, and it's like, too late. That's not the time when you change. You change when you are ahead of the pack, yeah? And that's what it's about. And that's what I was having a look at. Amber, incredible. The more people that get onto this, the better the world. And that's exactly right. And, Amber's planning to get to the retreat as well. She was the first one to get a ticket for the workshop. Proactive sister, absolutely amazing. And that's what it's about. We need to create, and when I say we need to, we do. We need to create this movement. We need to create this environment of bringing people in, because guess what? Everyone deserves it. And once you grow one person, grow 2 people, that's 2 people. 2 people stronger than the first. Then you grow 3 people stronger than the first. 4, and then before you know it, you've got an army of this energy, of this positivity, of leaders creating leaders. And as Matty G says, stack that shit, ripple effect. And that's what it's about, people. So I'm excited. You know what? It doesn't really matter. We've got that news that we've saved, saved someone's life. I say we because however they've seen it, I don't even know how they did see the video, but they did. You share, you share, you share, and that's how we're going to rock it out, people. And that's what it's about, yeah? About being the person that you need to be. Because guess what? How do you know, not being the best parent, that you're going to grow your child up and they're going to do something silly? And that's what I say to people. Why are you taking shortcuts? Why aren't you living to your best ability? So on and so forth. And before I forget, people, as well, tonight at 8 p.m, I'm going to be holding a very, very intimate, a very, very personal live stream about let's prevent death, and obviously prevent death through suicide. And what this is about, let's stop suicide. And I'm going to really be talking to people about my personal journey of how I overcome suicide and my attempts 3 times, and how we can come together and how we are changing it, yeah? And I'm going to go deep about talking about the Social Identity Project, and I'm going to go deep about talking about the retreats, because it's just too much pain going on. And suicide is just, I don't know if people think it's a trend or if it's cool or something, which it fucking isn't. Suicide alongside of heart disease is the #1 biggest killer of men in New Zealand and Australia. Fucking shit fact to know, but that's the truth. Okay, so I'll see you all tonight at 8 p.m. Melbourne time. I'm going to be going deep. If there's anyone, I'm going to give you guys have got 5 or 3 hours. Anyone that that's going through a hard time, that's struggling, that's, saying some crazy shit, get them on this live stream tonight, and we'll be able to go deep into it, yeah? And I'll be able to give them a lot of strategies, and let's come together. There's no point doing a live stream. There's no point fucking watching a motivational video or whatever. There's no more point taking that. I'm talking about how to reprogram the mind and get them to the workshop in Melbourne. We're going to have these workshops in every major city in Australia, and the ultimate, when I say the ultimate reprogramming session, which is the Bali retreat. Get over there. 6 days are going to make your life completely different. And as Tony Robbins always says, lives will never be the same, yeah? For all the good reasons. Have an amazing night. I'm Lee Bundy, the CEO of Team Beast Mode International, the messenger of strength and the truth, the founder, the creator of the Social Identity Experience and the Bali 6-day Ultimate Polarity Correction Identity Recreation Retreat. That is a mouthful. Anyway, you know my buffhead. Much love. Thank you for your concentration and thank you for your time. Let's take it to the next level. Have a great day.